What is killing your confidence? Jim Rohn. Introduction. Confidence is the foundation of all human achievement. It is the internal currency with which we purchase our dreams, ambitions, and deepest desires. Legendary personal development expert Jim Rohn often said, "Your level of success will seldom exceed your level of personal development." Confidence, therefore, is not merely a nice-to-have trait. It is essential to every decision you make, every action you take, and every relationship you form. Yet, for many people, confidence is elusive. We wonder why others seem so self-assured and why we are left feeling uncertain or inadequate. In this exploration of Jim Rohn's timeless teachings, we will uncover what's killing your confidence and, more importantly, how to breathe new life into your sense of self-assurance. 1. Lack of personal philosophy. Jim Rohn taught that philosophy creates the you that you have today. Without a solid personal philosophy, your set of beliefs, values, and guiding principles, you drift through life at the mercy of external forces. When circumstances change or challenges arise, your confidence wavers because you lack an internal compass. People with a strong personal philosophy have a consistent narrative for their lives, allowing them to remain confident even in the face of adversity. Without it, every crisis becomes a blow to your self-esteem. 2. Neglecting self-education. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune, Rohn famously stated. When you stop learning, you start dying, at least intellectually and motivationally. Ignorance breeds insecurity because you doubt your ability to handle novel situations. Continuous self-education, reading, listening to mentors, and attending workshops, fuels confidence by equipping you with the knowledge and skills to navigate life's complexities. Each book read, each seminar attended, adds bricks to the foundation of self-assurance. 3. Toxic associations. Jim Rohn warned, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If those individuals are pessimistic, critical, or unambitious, their negativity seeps into your psyche. You begin to question your capabilities, internalize their doubts, and lose faith in yourself." Confident people surround themselves with positive, growth-oriented peers who challenge them to rise above mediocrity, to preserve and build your confidence. Audit your relationships and invest time in those who lift you up. For fear of failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of it. Yet many let the fear of failure crush their confidence before they even begin. Rohn explained that the immigrant who wants $1 million literally wants to have $1 million before the change begins. He misses that actual wealth arrives only after the struggles, mistakes, and setbacks. By treating failures as feedback rather than fatal flaws, you reframe mistakes as stepping stones. This mindset shift ignites confidence because you recognize that every misstep is an opportunity for growth. 5. Procrastination and inaction. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Procrastination kills confidence by reinforcing the belief that you lack discipline and willpower. The more you delay, the more you doubt your ability to execute. Rohn counseled taking small, consistent actions, developing good daily habits. Completed task, no matter how minor, serves as proof of your competence and builds momentum. These small wins become the bedrock of unwavering confidence. 6. Lack of clear goals. Without clearly defined goals, you wander aimlessly, Jim Rohn asserted. Goals. There's no telling what you can do when you get inspired by them. There's no telling what you can do when you believe in them. And there's no telling what will happen when you act upon them. When your objectives are fuzzy, you cannot measure progress, depriving yourself of the positive feedback loops that fuel confidence. Setting smart goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, provides clarity, focus, and a pathway to celebrate your achievements. 7. Negative self-talk. The conversations you have with yourself are the most influential in your life. If they're negative, filled with "I can't," "I won't," or "I'm not good enough," you systematically erode your confidence. Rohn emphasized the power of affirmations and self-talk. What you say to yourself is what you believe about yourself. By replacing harmful internal dialogue with empowering statements, you reprogram your beliefs and bolster your sense of worth. 8. Ignoring physical health. Confidence is a mind-body phenomenon. Jim Rohn recognized that caring for your physical temple through exercise, nutrition, and rest enhances mental clarity and emotional stability. Poor health or low energy drains your confidence because you feel sluggish and less capable. Regular exercise releases endorphins. Nutritious food fuels your brain. And quality sleep repairs your body and mind. Prioritizing health is not optional. It's a prerequisite for peak confidence. 9. Comparing yourself to others. Social comparison is a thief of joy and confidence. With social media amplifying the highlights of others' lives, it's easy to feel inadequate. Rohn taught that you must compete with yourself instead of others. By focusing on your personal growth trajectory rather than relative standings, you maintain a healthy, internally driven confidence. Track your own progress. Celebrate milestones and let ego-free improvement. Replace unhealthy comparison. 10. Lack of gratitude. Gratitude and confidence are intertwined. When you focus on what you lack, you diminish your accomplishments and abilities. Rohn stated, gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions. A daily gratitude practice, writing down what you appreciate, shifts your perspective from scarcity to abundance. This positive mindset reinforces confidence by reminding you of your strengths and achievements, no matter how small. 11. Comfort zone over reliance. Staying within the confines of your comfort zone stifles growth. If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. Rohn advised, comfort traps you in routines that feel safe but fail to expand your capabilities. By deliberately stretching yourself, public speaking, learning a new skill, or networking, you prove that you can handle discomfort. Each courageous step outside your comfort zone tightens the bolts of confidence. 12. Lack of purpose or mission. Life without purpose is rudderless, and rudderless ships quickly lose confidence in their course. Jim Rohn urged, find your mission. Pursue it like a fanatic. A compelling mission imbues every action with meaning. When you wake up each day aligned with a greater purpose, you carry an inner conviction that transcends transient setbacks. Clarify your why, articulate your mission statement, and let it guide your choices. 13. Financial worries. Money and confidence share a complicated relationship. Financial stress breeds anxiety, self-doubt, and a sense of powerlessness. Rohn believed in the importance of financial literacy and planning. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. By taking control of your finances, budgeting, saving, and investing, you reclaim agency. Breaking free from money worries bolsters your confidence in all areas of life. 14. Lack of realistic expectations. Unrealistic expectations set you up for disappointment. Rohn pointed out that expecting quick fixes or overnight success harms your confidence when reality fails to comply. Instead, embrace the concept of incremental progress. Success is neither magical nor mysterious. Success is the natural consequence of consistently applying basic fundamentals. By setting realistic milestones, you accumulate evidence of success. Reinforcing confidence. 15. Failing to celebrate small wins. Humans are wired to notice failures more readily than successes. If you only celebrate major achievements, you miss the micro-victories that build confidence. Jim Rohn advised, learn to enjoy every minute of your life. Be happy now. Take time to acknowledge small steps, completing a report, mastering a new technique, or having a difficult conversation. Each celebration produces dopamine, wiring your brain for continued confidence. 16. Overcommitting and burning out. Paradoxically, taking on too much undermines confidence. When your plate overflows, you fail to deliver. Leading to feelings of inadequacy, Rohn championed the power of focus. Major in your major, not in your minor. By identifying your top priorities and saying no to peripheral demands, you ensure high-quality execution. Mastery of a few areas cultivates confidence far more than superficial dabbling in many. 17. Ignoring emotional intelligence. Confidence isn't solely intellectual, it's emotional. Rohn understood that self-awareness, self-regulation, and empathy are critical for navigating relationships and challenges. If you ignore developing emotional intelligence, managing stress, recognizing triggers and understanding others, you run into interpersonal conflicts that chip away at confidence. Invest time in emotional growth to strengthen your social and intrapersonal self-belief. 18. Avoiding accountability. Without accountability, you easily rationalize poor performance or missed goals. Jim Rohn described accountability as the iron frame that holds your life together, whether it's a mentor, coach, or accountability partner. External checks keep you honest and motivated. When you consistently meet commitments, your confidence soars because you trust yourself to follow through. 19. Living in the past. Regret and nostalgia can both sabotage confidence. Looking back with longing or disappointment steals energy from the present. Rohn taught that you must leave yesterday behind. Move on. By focusing on present actions and future possibilities, you maintain forward momentum. When you learn from the past without dwelling on it, your confidence remains rooted in today's opportunities. 20. Not investing in yourself. Finally, the single greatest confidence killer is failing to invest in yourself. Jim Rohn believed, one day, or day one, you decide. Your time, energy, and resources devoted to personal growth are the best investment you can make, whether it's courses, coaching, or time for reflection. Prioritize your development. Every dollar and hour spent strengthening yourself compounds into unshakable confidence. Conclusion. Confidence is not a fixed trait bestowed at birth. It is built, maintained, and fortified through intentional choices. In Jim Rohn's teachings, we find a roadmap, develop a personal philosophy, embrace continuous learning, cultivate empowering associations, and take consistent action. Identify and eliminate the killers of confidence: fear, procrastination, negative self-talk, and more. Replace them with habits that celebrate your successes, nourish your mind and body, and align you with a purpose greater than yourself. Remember, confidence is a muscle. The more you train it, through setting goals, stepping outside your comfort zone, and learning from failures, the stronger it becomes. As Jim Rohn wisely said, either you run the day or the day runs you. Take charge of your confidence today and unleash the potential that has been waiting within you all along. Thank you for watching. Share it with your loved ones and partners.